All right, hi guys. This is Patrick Coral, your local real estate agent. I work out here in Central Florida. Let me give you my phone number real quick before I forget. It's 407-729-7597. If you have any real estate needs, just look me up. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I can help you out. Now, today's topic is uh, what's a CDD and what's a HOA? What's the difference? Okay, so a CDD is basically stands for Community Development District. These are bonds that are issued to a developer. They're usually tax-free and they have to be paid back somehow or another, right? So that is paid back by the homeowners in that community. Now these bonds are given to the developer or issued to the developer for improvements, for infrastructure, the streets, the utilities, things like that. Also for amenities, which is, let's say, pools, basketball courts, tennis courts, clubhouses, golf course. Some of these communities come with a golf course, so that's awesome too, if you play golf, of course. Now, with that being said, if you use these amenities and you think you're going to use them often, then yes, it's probably worth it. If you're not, then you probably should look somewhere else where you can save some money. Now, usually the CDD is paid back in the form of in your property taxes. So sometimes, when you're looking at homes with your agent, they might not say that there has a CDD, which they're supposed to, but through my experience, it happened to me. There was no CDD advertised on the MLS. So it was a whole big mix-up, but it came out like good for me. I saved some money there too. Long story, maybe I'll make another video over that. Anyway, so it's usually on the property taxes. Now remember, CDD is being paid back not only for the CDD bond itself, but for the maintenance. Sometimes they're included both. So the CDD bond is usually 20 years or 30 years, depending. So once that 20 years or 30 years is over, yes, you don't have to pay for the bond anymore, but there's still maintenance. So it's really never gonna really go away, like completely. Just understand that. Now, the HOA. HOA stands for Homeowners Association. All right. Now, these guys, basically, you're paying for. It's usually in a deed restricted community, meaning that you can and you can't do some things. So some of the things they limit of what you can do. All right. I'm sorry, I'm getting all tongue tied here. Okay, so usually they limit what you can or can't do. So let's say you want to paint your house purple polka dot yellows on them. You can't do that. It's a deed restricted, meaning that you have to follow basically their guidelines. What colors? Usually they have certain colors that you could pick from. And this keeps it really neutral and it makes the community look pretty good. Okay, because you don't want a really nice house in like like very pastel colors, and then you have a screaming green right next to you. Okay, so HOA handles that. Also, it enforces, let's say you have a neighbor that does never cut his grass. They enforce that. The driveways have to be kept clean, and sometimes you know how they get dirty. They enforce that too. So all of that helps with the values of your house. Because to be honest with you, let's say you're looking for a house to buy. You're usually going to go through the community, maybe on the weekend, to see how it looks, what's the feel of it. And if you see a guy working on his car right in front of his house on the street, dripping oil here and there, you see, grass not being cut across the street, all of that it's an eyesore. So you got to keep that into consideration. So that's the difference between the CDD. Some communities have both, so you got to understand they're different. They may sound alike, but they are actually different. Some communities have only CDDs, and then some communities only have HOAs. So you got to look around, ask your agent. He or she may be able to tell you a little more about it. But all in a nutshell, that's what a CDD is, and that's what a HOA. If you guys have any questions, please give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. All right. This is Patrick Coral, your local real estate agent, saying till the next time. Bye-bye.